Everybody, welcome back to Sky Factory 4, episode 28 with me, Sid. And last episode we got all of the metals possible using saplings. That's not all of the metals, but it's all of the metals possible using saplings. And obviously that involves a cobalt, which then gave us manulin, which now we have got, a manulin chest, manulin all the way through here. We've upgraded everything, and I have some grapes which I harvested, and some nickel amber apparently. So this episode, the farm is working great. It's ticking away in the background, just doing its thing, and every so often goes on and harvests. And as you can see, most of the farm, there's an awful lot of the farm already active. It's just about to be harvested. Bang, done. Now we have this glitch infused armor. We also have a glitch infused sword, and all of this would be nice if it was enchanted. Now there are a number of ways to do enchanting. There is obviously the traditional way with an enchanting table, and of course you've got the enchanting table, which is just normal, and there is this thing up here with the hell infused bookshelf, which requires a few things. That gives you twice the enchanting power of a bookshelf, and we can enchant to level, I think it's level 60 in this pack, because of the, I can't remember the name of the mod now, the one that does the stupidly powerful things over there. However, that's very random. It's very, painful, and yeah, it's just, not going to be fun. Apotheosis, there you go. Nature's blessing. So the question is, how else can we do it? Now, of course, we've got cyclic in this. So if I have a look at the automatic fisher, I don't think, I have got everything except for those. And those I can make with string and overworld matter. Excellent. So that will give me an automatic fishing rod. Fishing net, I should say. And we also already have a Unbreaking 3 diamond fishing rod with lure 2 on it. That will work nicely. Now this is, if I recall rightly, does require power, and it requires a fishing rod. So we are going to need to, why have I swapped that there? We're going to grab you, and we are going to grab some hoppers. Wooden hoppers will actually be fine, if I can get some chests. Bang. I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should be more than adequate. And I want to have a look at folders, because I believe there is, I thought there was a folder. No, fluid. I thought there was a folder that did non-stackable items, but maybe I was wrong. Interesting. I don't think we can. They don't have durability. MBT. What about an MBT folder? Do you think we'd get away with an MBT folder? Craft with any blocks that do not have durability. Yeah, we can't do any of that, can we? Uncraftable potion, no effects. Written book and an enchanted book. I think that's the folder we need. I think. But let's go and let's get a flux. In fact, you know what? Let us get a pattern for a flux. Start off with a pattern for that. So I don't think we've got one. That's not really what I wanted, but and then we can go with a pattern for those. And then we can go with a pattern for those. And then we'll go to the interface terminal, get the right one. And we'll pop you in like that, I suppose. And now I should be able to say, make me a flux, not a yeah, make me one of those, please, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. And yeah, I'll be careful not to say what that spelt out, because that was moderately unfortunate. Now we have got a little body of water out here, and I've got some buckets. So what we can do is we'll use that, and the idea is we're going to try and set up a fishing farm to get enchanted items and enchanted books. It's probably not going to be better. What I should actually do, I think, is perhaps where can I borrow some dirt? I don't need to borrow dirt. I've got dirt. I've got lots of dirt. Let me just fill this in. I'm going to fill this in, rebuild it deeper, and then come back. So I'll be back with you in a second. All right. Before we go down, we have got the Fisher down here. It's now always on. It's using juice, and every so often it will start picking things up, such as fish. I need to get out of the water. I'm wearing my glitch armor just to give me things. So we have got that working. We're going to get some fish. Eventually this is going to fill up, and it's going to start pouring things down into the bottom there. We're going to take you out. So that is all fully automatic now. And down here, where this little cavern thing appeared, which we can fix, that's not a problem, we have got our hopper system, which once that is full, it should start spitting things out, which is what we're after. It's going to take a little while, and I'm going to stick, well, ultimately I want to stick a filing cabinet there with some files, some for the fish, one for MBT value, items with MBT values, and with a bit of luck, that should work for us. With a bit of luck. It's going to take a while, because obviously this thing has to fill up for starters. Eventually we'll be able to get a look of the sea mending fishing rod, and that will give us more. Oops, hello. Let's not try to take any damage from that. There we go. So yeah, we're going to let that run for a little while, and I'm probably going to AFK it overnight once we've got to that point where we can make it. Now we need to make a written book, and we need a potion. Now at the moment, both of those are, I don't know, have we got potion? Potion, let's have a look. Have I got anything in the world of potions? We have nothing in the world of potions. Do I have a brewing stand? I do actually have a brewing stand, however, and I can get rid of this lot. So I don't want to just be plonking this down. Do I have any nether wart? I have a little bit of nether wart. And do I have any blaze powder? Of course I do. I have lots of blaze powder. Finally, do we have, I don't know, what can we go for? I mean, can we use an awkward potion? Night vision is a golden carrot. Leaping is a rabbit's foot. Sugar, we can do sugar. That should do the trick, shouldn't it? Let me just have a look for nameless. I don't know whether... Yeah, we don't have that. Right, so we should be good. We'll pop you there temporarily. We'll stick a little bit of blaze powder in. We need some bottles. Do we have any bottles? I do. 1, 2, 3. Water. That's out here. So then that just leaves us with the dubious job of finding or coming up with a written book. And we can do book, and we can do feather. I'm fairly certain I can't do ink. No. What about if I do coal? Get a little bit of pulverized coal. Get a bottle. Not a seabot. A bottle. Apparently this is what I did wrong, by the way, with those things. I need a cauldron. That will do me lovely. Thank you very much. Just pop you there temporarily. Go and grab myself a bucket of water. I think this is how it works. I could look it up. That's not really going to help me, is it? Right, let me just go and borrow a bucket of water from here. And I believe if we do that, followed by that, they can then go giving us some black dyed water, and we should be able to do that. Haha. So now all we need is to make this into a potion of something better than an awkward potion. And then we want an MBT folder. Bang. And that will take an enchanted book. Oh, it needs to be a written book. Okay, fine. Hello. Sign it. Done. Sign and close. Bang. Written book. And a potion MBT folder. Any item or blocks that do not have durability. Oh, that's going to be awkward. So that's one thing. So what other folders did we have? Did we have a durability? We do have a durability folder. That just needs a pick. I think we can manage that. Craft with any items that can be damaged or repaired. Now have I got something like a shovel? No. Axe? No. Pick? No. Sword? I have an emerald sword. So if I go and do that, can I stick other things in it that have durability? Not sure. Is the answer? How do we test? Ignores MBT false. Ignores MBT true. Yeah, not sure. These may not work. Right, let us go and have a look, see how our fishing's going. Well, we've managed to make that, but I'm not sure whether I'm... What is up here? There's definitely something around here on the mini-map that we can't see. Right, let's go and have a look in here. We've got a multi-shot bow, we've got some leather, and... Right, just going to have to keep running for a while, I think, and then we'll cross the bridge of what to do with the drops later. I'm going to just pop those out of the way for now. Oh, I wanted to keep that, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I don't really want that lot out right now either. So, I have lit this area through here a little bit, and one of the things I wanted to do was have a play with the add-ons for the sniper rifle, which would be barrel. Not entirely, that's a colour, I think. The sight, we can stick a battery on it, and I'm not entirely sure what these things are. If we have a look at Matter Overdrive, we can definitely go with a colour, but I'm not really worried about the colours. Now that one, the dilithium, that does more damage. Incendiary makes them burn. Explosion, yeah, I'm not really bothered about that. The sniper scope I would like to do then. So let us have a quick peek at what we need to do to make the sniper scope for starters. Because that would seem to be the obvious thing to play with. So right now we can do that much. So we need one of them, two of those, and what are these? These would make 4, and that should get me that, which will get me to there. Now we need some glass panes. Does it have to be lime? I'm going to assume it does have to be lime. And lime we haven't got, have we? No, we don't. I do, however, have some cactus. Which needs to be cooked. Beep. Right, it's a waste of a bucket of lava, but it's free, so who cares? So if I want lime green, I need that. And we are waiting on cactus green. And then we should be able to make some lime green dye, glass, which we can turn into that. And that should allow me to make the... Are we there yet? Not quite. We still need that. So we need a Mark II, basically. So we need one of them and some gold. Getting there. We're going to have a sniper rifle. It does its thing. Now, say I probably want to stick that dilithium thing, give the barrel some more oomph, and I'm wondering about a Matter Overdrive battery, see if we can't increase the amount of energy it can carry. But that... So we go for a sniper, and we're going to make the sniper scope, and there we go, we have a sniper scope, which we can place onto... Doesn't change that model, interestingly enough. Oh, wow. That is quite bizarre. Okay, so what else can we add? Battery, I'd love to know what they are. And the... No, not that. Matter Overdrive. Let's get the right one. I must admit I am loving this Matter Overdrive, and there is a thing which we're going to play with later on, which is the actual bit that stores matter, the replicators, and yeah, that's pattern storage and all sorts of stuff. Looks really, really fun and really, really complicated. So that's the thing. Can we make a... Well, I suppose we can do that. What about you? Let's see if we can get that in. And battery. High capacity battery. Definitely think we can make that. Right, so let's have a look at those. So definitely want to make that. That requires me to have one of those, which will require me to do that. Definitely interested in that, but to do that we need that. That requires me to make one of those. Then from there we're going to make two of those, 1, 2, and we are going to go and do that, and that gives me a high cap battery. Going to see if we can't get one of those again, and then we'll do one of those, and we'll do that, and we'll do that. I think that's probably getting on towards about it, isn't it? There's your thing. We'll have a thing and a battery. Don't know what goes there. Shot rebound module. Acceptable slot. MISC. Oh, interesting. So there is barrel, barrel, barrel. They go into colour slot. So what else will go in the MISC slot? Anything? I mean, presumably there's more things will go in there. Otherwise, what's the point? I mean, this is a good question, isn't it? What would be the point? Doesn't matter. We're going to go with our nice stealthy ninja black. Wow. I want to go and try this out. Still wearing the glitch armor. There's not going to be much to shoot, but at least we can try it out from a distance. Interesting. Need something to shoot. I also need to go and check on the Fisher, really, don't I? Oh, we're into stuff. Now I need to work out how they work, because clearly what we've got going on down here now is you've got a water bottle in you. You are empty, you are empty, you are empty, you are empty. See, these only have one slot on unlike a traditional thingy hoofer. I'm just going to head this way, I think. Let's go and get some speed on. Use the glitch armor just to get down here and go and see whether we can find something to shoot with our super blaster, because I want to know how good it is. And then we'll get back to trying to figure out how to enchant all of this armor and things, because obviously that's a different thing entirely. Right, so this is the area where we killed lots of things. Well, dug out lots of clay actually, but you know, same kind of thing. What we need to do is just find something to shoot. Hello? Hello? Anybody? Oops. Oh. Oh wow, he's going to be awkward, isn't he? I hear you. I just can't see you. Go and find somewhere else. We need to find something to shoot. Should be a Queen song, shouldn't it? Well, can't anybody find me? I'm not singing it anymore. Somebody to shoot. Yeah, you'll do. Hello, sir. Can I interest you? Dead. It was a bit overkill for that range, but it definitely works. Anyway, let me go back, and I need to do a little bit of research on my MBT folders, because there are certain things we don't want. There are a couple of ways to handle this. One is that we basically stick a, well, I suppose the simplest way to handle it would be to do a hopper and chain into some big chests, because I'm going to guess that some of these have got stuff in now, where maybe not, maybe they haven't yet. Interesting. Right, I need to come up with a storage system for this, so let me go and have a fiddle, and I shall be back in a moment. Alright, not a perfect solution, but we've just put a little hopper chain in with two of these big 24 by 12 chests. It's just starting to filter through, so we should start to get something. It's going to take a while, and we are going to AFK for a while, for a goodly while this happens. It also means it's going to do, hopefully, all of the ambers that we've got left. We're getting there steadily. I'm wondering whether we should make some more of the various ambers wherever we've got the metals, like that perhaps. Maybe we should go there and throw whatever we've got into the system. So again, gold. Because if I'm going to AFK, we might as well have this lot being produced and processed at the same time as all of that's doing things, you know. Being cost effective, I suppose. Well, cost effective, maybe not the word. Time effective. Or even though in real terms the amount of time it actually is going to take is none for me, because I'm just going to sit here and AFK, so you know, no cost at all in that respect. But you know, it doesn't hurt to throw a few blocks of metal into the system, and certainly not the rarer ones, such as, once we get there, the cobalt, because we don't have much of that, and the ardite, a little bit more of that, and the osmium, a little bit more of that, and the prosperity we haven't got yet. However, once we've finished doing this, we should find that in terms of blocks we have, you know, I mean, we are not short of metal right now. 205 blocks of iron, 231 blocks of that, 505 blocks of lead. Yeah, it's ticking along quite nicely. It's got to be said. However, on that note, we are going to, I'm going to AFK probably up here. Once I've double checked that we are secure, I'll just AFK in this, and I'll probably just change into my really good armor just to be on the safe side. What I really should do is perhaps block myself down and stick a torch down. And next time I see you, it'll be tomorrow. So until then, I will see you in a little while. All right, it's been about 20 hours. This is my lovely little dirt hut that I lived in. And because I did pop back once or twice just to make sure things were working okay, I had a door rather than a pile of dirt at the front. I should have been entirely spawn safe, but you know, prudence dictates that we assume otherwise. Now, when I did check back, it was working nicely, and obviously this is all working nicely. And I suppose before we run down there, we should just go and check that our power is still working nicely, because the last time I did anything like this, I came back to find out that the entire system had run out of juice, and we're good. We've probably got a whole load of more metals, because obviously all the metals are smelting in that time as well. And these are all good things. So let us see what we got. Like a box of chocolates. Okay. Oh my god, we got into the top. We got into the top thing, and we also got into the bottom thing. Cool. We got a lot. Right. We need. Let's have a look. What can we do with puffer fishes? We can make a decorative blaze statue with a statue core, which you do from a loot fabricator. Alright, from any of those basically. Okay, was there anything else that was useful? A fishing trap. A guardian lily. Oh, interesting. Okay. Usual stuff. We can do cauldron potions. We can dry them out for fungu jerky. We can stick them through a culinary generator. We can put them in a protein. We can create gelatin in nuclear craft. So they're not actually useless. The same probably goes for many of them. We can make a guardian chunk with fishy, ocelot seeds, guardian lily. So fish basically is obvious. Oh, and polar bear seeds. Okay. Anything else? You can make cooked fish. Something in astral. I'm not really that bothered about doing the astral in this pack, because I've done a lot of astral before, and I don't think it will really bring us any benefits. Lots of other useful bits and pieces. So let's. How am I going to handle this lot? Because this is going to be a pain. I am going to handle this lot by using carry on. And we'll take it. Thank God for flight, eh? Whee! Plop. Hang on. This. Damn you. Okay, we need to get closer. Okay, now let's have a look and see what, if anything, we can do with some of this lot. Let's try. First things first, let's keep the fish. So I need some folders, 6 ordinary folders, and we'll take a puffer fish. That's always a start, and we'll stick a puffer fish in there, and that's a puffer fish sorted. We'll take a normal fish, salmon and clownfish. That should get rid of a whole load. Don't know whether those are going to have a great deal of use, but yeah, we'll get those all done. One of them, and one of them. And then if I just go and do a quick sort, wow, that's a serious amount of fish. We can basically do this until we've got rid of all of them. So let me put that there just for that thing. Right, going to empty those lot. Be back in a second. Alright, I managed to get most of the stuff down. Now the next thing is these boots. What I want to do is repair them, because if I go and have a look in here for my own crafting grinder, leather is a bit of a pain, because obviously I need to also to get some got an anvil out ready as well. I need some flux of the duct, and I think we'll stick you here. This is as good a place as any, and flux of the duct goes anywhere really, and then we can place you there. Can I rotate you? Meh. Doesn't matter. it is working. It's always on. Chuck that in and we get leather. And leather is, well, it's not scarce, but it's also not. Ooh, hello. Recipe found none. Why did that? Okay, that is not good. Let's turn you off. Let's get rid of that. Now, if I want to know what I can do with those, then is there any way I can get the leather back out of them? I could die, don't I? No, there isn't. Okay, well, that makes life even easier then. We're just going to bin them. I think I should have. No, of course I'm now. Right, we should have a void. I think it's trash, or there we go, trash void. Yeah, you can go there. Bang. So we'll get rid of all of those and all of the the non-enchanted fishing rods. That should reduce the overheads a wee bit. It's annoying that I can't get the leather back from those boots, but there you go. Such is life. We have got a lot of useful things out of this, so shouldn't complain too much. Right, yeah, I'm continuing tidying, and then I'm going to go and start sorting through the enchanted books and stuff and work out what we've got, and I shall be back in a second. Alright, so we didn't get quite as good at books as I would have liked. However, we have got some. First things first, I have 3 fishing rods here I want to combine. First off, we've got Lure 3, Look of the Sea 3, and we're going to combine it with a mending fishing rod to give us that. And then we're going to combine it with an unbreaking fishing rod to give us that. And what we should probably do is just make a bog standard ordinary fishing rod and repair it all the way to full. Which will cost us a wee bit of experience, but not too much. Because I didn't check how long our other fishing rod had gone. We are going to head over in a moment. Yeah, that's almost done, you see. Almost dead. And that's a multi-shot and lots of other stuff in there. Oh, string. But it doesn't matter. Now, I can't. Well, I suppose I can bring that with me. Let's have a just look, see if there's anything in here that we want. Shadow Step 3. I don't know whether Shadow Step goes any higher. We'll take that one with us. We'll stick that in there for now. Reflective blocked attacks may harm the attacker. That's got to be a shield enchant. Multi-jump and multi-shot. Fire protection. I'll take the fire protection, because I might do one of my things as fire protection. Temptation is animal 1. And I think that is about that. Now, obviously, we've got a lot of these in here as well. However, I'm not desperate just to get protection on these things. You know, it is kind of a thing that we've got going on here. So I've also got that and that. So I've sorted out everything. The bows are down here. The good ones with like mending that we can strip off are down here. XP boost is interesting. Soulbound is definitely interesting. There's an awful lot of things in here which are interesting, but right now they're all on equipment. Now again, these are all got the various mendings and looks and soulbounds and yada yadas, and this lot here has got overclock 3. Now that's an interesting one. I am very interested in overclock, and it goes up to overclock 4. Now if I've got 2 overclock 3s, let's have a look. Was it on? It wasn't. It was up here, wasn't it? Overclock 3. Overclock 3 I have. Need to split those. And for that, we are going to need to get an enchantment. No, it's... oh, yeah, it is. Extractor. For which we've got almost everything, except that. Now let's get myself some more flux, hardened flux capacitor, and we'll put this one at the bottom here, I think. If I can get myself in there. Plob. Why you no get power? You are connected. From the back. Interesting. That is not picking up any juice. Uh-oh. Yes, juice is getting there. I wonder why that is. It is connected. How weird. Well, we know this one here was... No. And that was... None of this is getting juice. Why are you not getting... Why is that rubber works? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I know, because it's from there. Don't understand. Something is clearly not working. I don't know what it is. Let me just sort this out. I'll be back in a second. Appears to be just lag. I think I'd probably been thinking I've turned this on to requires redstone so it doesn't run without it. This is set here. I have my enchanted book. I have a stack of books, and we have overclock and looting 3. Both of these are good actually. Looting 3. Looting only goes up to 3, doesn't it? Hang on. Yeah. Okay. So looting 3. Overclock for the book. Now this one is Look of the Sea. Not really bothered about most of those, but we shall stick that in, and it will go and do plob. What we really could do with is a way to disenchant. There's overclock. The crap books. There, I'm sure there is a way. We don't really need Look of the Sea. Definitely want protection, and I'll take the depth strider as well for the booties. So that can go in. That'll give us protection, giving us splitting, which is a bizarre one. Allow anvils to split enchanted books they fall on. Presumably you enchant the anvil then. Ooh, interesting. Sorry, I'm curious. Splitting 1. Didn't do anything. And we still have an enchanted anvil. Okay. Either I'm doing something wrong, or I don't know. I was curious, but it doesn't matter. We're going for the depth strider, and we have a perfectly good system here for getting the things out of these. Not back. We definitely don't want. So that can go back in there. Then we needed mending for definite. We're definitely going to want blast protection probably. Let's have a look. Protection, blast protection. That shadow step is an interesting one as well. We know about fortune, soulbound, unbreaking, protection 3 on that one, vorpal 3. There's just so many choices. However, we are going to get started. First things first, we are going to combine those two to get overclock 4. We're then going to do that, pop that on there, and that is going to be overclocked. So the damage there is 32, gets overclocked to 37, it uses a fat amount of juice, and stun. Cool. You've absolutely got no idea what that did because it doesn't really show anything. Right, so first things first, mending. And looting. So that's, we can repair that now. That's all good. Don't I have an unbreaking book somewhere? I want to know what, does anybody know what this twisted is? So you've got minus fervor 3, which is from Apotheosis, and it increases the mining speed based on your Y level. But then this twisted underneath it, and I have no idea. I can find no reference to it. Aqua Affinity would be good, actually. Sorry, I'm just like, ooh, I want that. Ooh, I want that. Ooh, I don't want multi-jump. That's a pain in the bum. Leech restores health when a mob is killed. Yeah, handy. We could go with that one. Holding is increasing the capacity. Yeah, we know about that. Got fire protection power. We've got all sorts of interesting. Actually, let's take that and drop that one back. I'm going to basically run through these books and work out what I want to do, and I shall be back in a second. Running low on XP, but it doesn't matter because I've got a nice sword here now. It's got looting, mending and unbreaking on it, and it is about to get XP boost. I also have leech ready for that. We do need to get sharpness, and power 4 and splitting can go back in the box. I can probably, let's see, can I get the Aqua Affinity on my helmet? I can. Not that I need it on there right now, but, you know, doesn't matter too much. And Blast Protection and Depth Strider. Depth Strider I could probably get with the remaining 2 experience onto the boots. No, I can't. Okay, that's fine. But it doesn't matter because I have a perfectly good Enderman farm down here. Now, I realise I'm running to time, so at about this time we are going to go on and we get down here. I'm going to do a little bit of harvesting to get some more experience, and then I'm going to continue trying to enhance this kit. I'm kind of regretting not having magnetic on my things now. I wonder, can I get away with this? Yeah, so we've got a lot of stuff basically is the moral of this particular story, and the other moral of this particular story is that I think it's safe to say that fishing is absolutely, definitely overpowered. But doesn't matter because we're repairing our come here you and die, thank you. We're repairing our sword and eventually we'll get the armour enchanted. We're getting lots of experience for it. Well, we should be soon anyway. Got an Enderman head, getting a lot of that. So yeah, I'm going to continue doing this and I will see you next time. Till then, thanks for watching. Bye for now.